Let's try this again.
Hello, and welcome to our sociology project.
Today we will be trick-or-treating, but not on Halloween.
Alright, well, let's get going.
I'm gonna go trick-or-treat at this random person's house. Here we go. Trick-or-treat!
It's not Halloween.
We're gonna trick-or-treat!
It's not Halloween.
I'm K.Stadden, and this is
Don.
So Don. How were you feeling when I knocked on your door and it wasn't Halloween?
It was kind of strange. It caught me off guard when you knocked on the door.
So you weren't expecting it?
No.
So technically I wasn't breaking the law though, right?
No, he wasn't, but it was just kind of strange still.
Yeah. So your instinct was to not give me candy, right?
No, not at this time, no.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Trick-or-treat. Trick-or-treat.
I don't have anything. Sorry.
But sorry, this is just for the sociology project.
Oh.
We just had to like break us up from warm. Is it okay if how did you feel when I asked you trick or treat, even though it's not Halloween?
I was surprised. I thought you were my neighbor.
Well,
This is
thank
for
you.
a class?
Yeah,
What class?
sociology. So,
Where? At Towson?
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Thank
I was
you.
a Soch minor.
Oh, Santi, yes, open the doors. Oh. Yeah. Trick or treat.
It's good. No thanks.
Yeah. Sorry, this was for a sociology project actually. So
Probably not a good idea to come around at 6 o'clock at night.
yeah, my group sort of messed up. But how did you feel when I asked you trick or treat?
Huh?
How did you feel when I asked you trick or treat, even though it's not Halloween?
Annoyed.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I will
Mainly
go
just
back.
because it's Sunday night, it's family time, and we're trying to get kids cleaned up and stuff. Plus,
Yeah.
I saw you guys walking in, so I was like, this is not real.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway,
Thanks.
no problem.
Sorry about that. So that was awkward, huh? Well, I'm gonna explain account and then the two types of accounts: excuses and justifications. An account is a statement or reasoning that someone might use to explain their improper behavior. And an excuse is when I try to lessen, my responsibility in the event or the situation. And a justification is trying to imply that, there was supposed to be a positive outcome. In this case, my excuse would have been that it was for a sociology project. So I was trying to, take some of the blame off me and say that it was, for school. And that my justification, well, I was just trying to, say sorry and said, I should have done it earlier because, it wasn't my fault that I did it pretty late. It sort of was, but, I tried to make it seem like it was less my fault and try to do it at an earlier time.
Self-monitoring is how we pick up cues in social situations and react to them. High self-monitors do this well, however, low self-monitors do not do this as well. In the first video, Santi had a high self-monitor because he was well adjusted to the woman's confusion. However, in the second video of Santi, the man was angry, and he had a low self-monitor because he did not know how to appropriately react to the man's reaction.
Trick or treat! Okay. You don't have to give us candy. This is I'm a sociology student.
Okay.
It's a college class, and we were supposed to go break some sort of social norm. And we my group decided we were going to go trick-or-treating that one Halloween to see how you would react.
Okay, oh my god.
So, I just had a couple questions.
Okay.
What were you thinking when, we showed up to the door and
I'm
asked you?
confused. Like, are y'all from another country or something? Yeah. Celebrate trick-or-treating like now, Halloween.
Well, thank you.
Okay, no problem. I'm sorry, I don't
Thanks for
have
being
no
a good
candy.
sport. Oh, do you want your candy?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Bye, thanks.
All right, bye. Oh my god, y'all look gorgeous.
Thanks. Self-disclosure is how we regulate the information that someone knows about us. So when I went trick-or-treating, all I told the woman was that I was a college student and I was doing this for my sociology class. So now that was all she knows about me. She doesn't know anything about my personal life or anything like that. And that was also a form of self-enhancement and integration, which is any attempt to inflate our credentials or our status. And by me telling her that I was a college student, she saw me in a better light than she would have if I would just seem like some sort of punk kid that was running around trick-or-treating on not Halloween. So the definition of our situation was the agreement that we made that we were going to go trick-or-treating to different houses around the area and basically try to get some sort of reaction out of the people at the house and to see how people in real life situations like that would react to the breaking of that social norm.
The front stage of the dramaturgical perspective, that's the region in which we deliver our public performance. So in our case, it would be where we, trick-or-treated around the various neighborhoods.
The backstage in the dramaturgical perspective are the places in which we prepare and rehearse for our performance on the front stage. So for us, that would be the time we were given in sociology class and how we figured out all the logistics for it in the group chat.
So the impression management of our social experiment would be us trick-or-treating. We wanted to give off the impression that we were trick-or-treating to others. And what impression management is the effort to control the impressions we make on others so that they form a desired view of us and the situation. And that's sort of related to personal front, which is the expressive equipment that we consciously or unconsciously use as we present ourselves to others. That includes personal appearance. So for example, the costume that I wore while I was trick-or-treating is my personal front.
So there are two types of expressions given and expressions given off. So expressions given are verbal and are usually intended, while expressions given off are usually nonverbal, like an eye roll or a nod.
There are 3 self-presentation motives: to achieve personal goals, to present a consistent and positive view of ourselves to the world, and to conform to social norms. In this video, our personal goal was to achieve a good grade. Our positive view is that we are currently college students, and we were not conforming to social norms by trick-or-treating before Halloween.